good fucking whiskey. Here we go, another fucking video! But yeah, I've been drinking some of this skeleton fucking whiskey. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. I get it all the time at the fucking liquor store. It says premium whiskey product of fucking Canada. I don't know, but the fucking bottle looks good enough to me. I don't give a shit. When it comes to whiskey, I'm not a fucking connoisseur. I just drink that shit. If it's burning when it goes down to my chest, that's what I want. I don't want that smooth shit. I want it fucking hard. Anyway, today we're gonna go down memory lane. Saw the fucking thumbnail. We're gonna talk about the first heavy metal rock magazine I got as a kid in 1984. I may have gotten something before that, because I know, I'm thinking of 83, 82. I know there was some other shit, but from what I remember, this is the only one I have left from back then, 1984, Circus magazine. A lot of cool things back then. But before I fucking get into that, I recently did a thank you video to a bunch of motherfuckers and channels, stuff that's been supporting. Appreciate everything. There's a lot of people I did forget, and I can't name everybody, especially all you motherfuckers that ordered the demo. There's like 100, and some of you motherfuckers, I can't list everybody on here, but we thank you for you cocksuckers that have been ordering the shit. But Brotherhood of Steel 1515, I forgot to put you on the last one, but thank you. You always comment and support the channel, so thanks a lot. You've given some recommendations for some other video ideas, so yes, there you go. And Joe Dinkins, I think you're a newer subscriber, but you've been commenting a lot. You ordered the fucking demo. Thanks a lot. Good shit. Mike Violate, I think that's how I say it right. I don't fucking know, but you comment a lot, support the channel. Thank you very much. Fucking appreciate that. Fraser Dawson, some other motherfuckers been commenting a lot, liking the shit, so thank you very much. Jumpy Cat, thank you. Thank you for ordering the shit. NIB. That's your fucking YouTube channel names. I don't know what your fucking real name is, but thanks a lot. Smart Course, thank you. Analog Archives, great fucking channel. I love you got some fucking good shit you post up, so very good. And Urban Cowboy Metal, I love his channel. He's just sitting in his fucking room listening to music, getting fucked up. So cheers to that. Anyway, let's fucking move on, motherfuckers. So anyway, we're back here in 1984. We're talking about this fucking magazine right here. I know I posted this on my Instagram a while back, whatever, but I thought I just want to kind of go into this and take a look at this magazine to kind of bring you down back to memory lane of what the fucking, at least the mainstream metal scene was like back then. Very cool stuff. It's actually surprising this motherfucker is in this good a shape. It's in pretty damn good shape. I mean, I'm surprised because me in 1984 as a little fucking kid, you think I would have tore this shit all up, because I think about a lot of my old famous Monsters magazines and Fangoria magazines, they're all tore to shit. I mean, some of them are in okay condition, but for the most part, they're all fucked up, but this one's pretty good. So let's go page by page and take a look at this. And 1984 was a good fucking year for music. You know, not just heavy metal, but also in movies and film. I think the First Nightmare on Elm Street came out in this year, which everybody knows that shit. That's typical mainstream crap. But there was a lot of other cool stuff that came out. You remember of Unknown Origin with Peter Weller, with that fucking big ass rap? Good movie if you haven't seen that. Razorback, who I think Razorback Records got their name from this movie. I'm pretty sure they did. Australian movie, giant pig, giant fucking boar killing people. One of the best atmospherically shot films of all time. Some people may think the movie sucks, but the shots on there are fucking magnificent. The Keep, another stylistically shot film, came out in 1984. It was shot stylistically, and also the soundtrack with Tangerine Dream. That's the fucking best thing about it. The movie is okay, but just the atmosphere and the soundtrack is all fucking worth it. Silent Night, Deadly Night came out this year or two. The Terminator, what the fuck else? Friday the 13th Part 4. So, very monumental year for classic films for me. But anyway, let's jump into this shit. 1984. See on the cover here, obviously, 1984, all the fucking good shit. Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, Def Leppard, Duran Duran. You may or may not like Duran Duran. I do, and if you don't like it, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest. Yeah, this was pretty monumental. I mean, at the time, Motley Crue were had released Shout at the Devil, which was pretty influential to me. As a kid, actually, my fucking dad bought this shit. And I still remember, before he bought it, he used to record videos on our VHS, which this was still back in the old days. He had a VHS player, and you press a button and the cassette opens up from the top versus sticking it to the side. And it had actual buttons like a cassette recorder. But anyway, he used to record videos of Night Flight and Friday Night Videos, if you remember back then. And he recorded the video for Looks to Kill. He said, man, look at this shit, this fucking crazy. And yeah, it immediately grabbed my attention. It kind of scared me too, but you know, I was fucking young back then. But yeah, it was good. Good album, he bought that. Quiet Riot as well, Mental Health. They were living off that album, which was very good. And actually back then as a kid, I had gotten this, I still have it, the single from when that came out, and then eventually bought the LP. The LP is very good. Good band, Def Leppard. Pyromania was the album back then, which was great. Probably their last really good album. Duran Duran, I think it was Rio, I can't remember. Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon, Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. Song lyrics, and talking about the Doors, who I do like the Doors a lot, especially the first album. Van Halen's okay. I'm not a huge fan of Van Halen, but it's okay. It's funny looking at this back then. This first page here says Phil Collen, who is the guitarist from Def Leppard, but at the time, I thought Phil Collins from Genesis. I said, wait, is that the same guy? He looks different. So my dumbass thought for a split second it was the same person, which it's not. Look at this fucking recording and stuff back then, how it's a big deal to become a recording engineer, and now everybody can do that shit in their fucking bedroom now. Cool stuff here. Rob Halford. Old Gibson guitars. March 31st, 1984. Yeah, back then people would actually write in letters and talk about stuff. Now people just get on the internet and post comments and talk shit. Talk shit without any repercussions because, I don't know, I think it's a bad thing about social media. People like to talk shit, but they don't have any repercussions. I think if you talk shit, you should say it in their face, not just post comments like a fucking pussy. That's why if I see stuff on the internet I don't even waste my time commenting because I'd rather say it to their face if I saw them versus being a pussy and commenting. Fuck that. Here goes. Defenders of the Faith. I remember seeing this. I thought the album cover was so cool. Went to Walmart and got that. If you go to Walmart, actually, if you see here, got that at Walmart. That's back when, in my area, it was new. It was a new store. It had been there for just a year or so. So back then, Walmart's, oh wow, who's this new store? It's so cool. So much better than other shit. But yeah, that's where you saw the music section. Had some pretty good stuff there. Look at this drum advertisement. A lot of classic drummers on there. I'm not gonna name every fucker off there. Saxon, Saga, Supertramp. I like Supertramp. 38 Special, Aerosmith. Good stuff. Look at this listings. Rock and roll tours, man. Aldo Nova, Motley Crue. 38 Special. Fucking Culture Club. Sure the fuck wasn't going to that shit. Echo and the Bunnymen. Classic stuff, man. Van Halen, Pretenders. Also, too, this was around the time when the Who had kind of broken up at this time, and Pete Townsend came out with his own album. I remember they had a video for, I think it was called Tough Boys, or some shit like that. So he was doing his own thing with that. The Ultimate Weapon, man. Jefferson Starship. Well, you know, Carmen at PC's played drums on a lot of shit. A lot of classic stuff, classic rock. These fucking magazines, Rock Show. These are some badass motherfuckers. T-shirts. Oh, there's some scary looking stuff in there. Oh my god, I'm offended. I'm gonna fucking cry. Cool stuff back then. Now this is cool shit here. Song lyrics, Girl School. I remember seeing the video for this song, Play Dirty. This was a pretty good classic. I could consider them new wave of British heavy metal. They had some good albums out. It was an all-female band, but had some good hard rocking songs. They even did the split EP with Motorhead, which was pretty cool. Then we have here Rebel Yell Billy Idol, which I, as a kid, had to get that shit too. I bought the single here, B-side, well, Crank Call. It's not really a B-side because Crank Call was on the 12-inch as well. Cool shit. Huey Lewis, I Wanted a Drug. John Cougar Mellencamp, Crumbling Down. I remember all this shit was music videos they played regularly. ZZ Top. And Kiss actually was, had the video All Hell's Breaking Loose, which, pretty classic album that was on. It was when Ace Frehley departed, and you had Vinnie Vincent right here, which ironically, as a kid, you don't have the internet back then, so you just don't get updated on things. But I knew when they took their makeup off, and I saw the All Hell's Breaking Loose video, I thought that Vinnie Vincent was Ace Frehley without his makeup on, which I was fucking wrong. Ozzy Osbourne, good shit. I remember that song, seeing the Bark at the Moon video back then, which was very cool because I like horror movies, so that worked out very well. And there's Ozzy Osbourne and his angry housewife look. Look, man, heavy metal guitar lessons, man. You learn how to play heavy metal. Who's that? Fucking Ted Nugent. Good shit right there. Motley Crue. This article is talking about, going back to the cover, do their songs really encourage violence? It's fucking stupid shit. I don't know. This Shot at the Devil album is a heavy ass fucking record, man. You listen to it now, it still sounds great. Aggressive songs, red hot, and even the cover of Helter Skelter, the Beatles song some people talk shit about. I think it's a good fucking cover. Good songs on there. And even the intro, it's in the beginning, starts off, yeah, fantastic shit. I wish they would have stayed this kind of sound and look their entire career, but then again, if they did, they probably wouldn't have gotten as big as they got. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, cool stuff, man. I like Motley Crue, but still the first two albums, this one and the one, Too Fast for Love, that's what works for me. Now I hear Mick Mars, they're having all this drama and controversy now. I don't know. This fucker can't even hardly move. His neck is fucked up. He can't turn his head. I don't know. I'm not sure what all is going on with that drama. I haven't really been following it. Not following it. I don't give a fuck either. Bon Jovi, remember they had the song Runaway? It's fucking hilarious. I thought that was heavy back then. That shit's not heavy. It's fucking garbage. Judas Priest, this is good. And again, the Free Will Burning, saw the video and the good shit. I still like this crap. Zildjian Symbols. Oh, remember old fucking Big Country? Stuart Adamson right there, the singer. I'm sure you remember the song back then. Big Country. This fucker shot himself in the head later in life. I think he killed himself, but I think he shot himself. But he's dead. Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot was such a big thing back then. It's just crazy when Condition Critical came out afterwards, which is a good fucking heavy hard rocking album, man. It's a good album, but it was kind of their downfall. Oh, and they did another Slade cover, Come On Feel the Noise, which was a good hit, but then after that they just kind of lost the mainstream. Fucking Fat Housewife bitch right here. There it is, Quiet Riot. This is when they were on top. Crazy shit. Now the fucking Kevin Boudreau is dead. Quiet Riot. Fucking 1984, Van Halen again, Jump and all that shit. It's alright. It's not my go-to stuff though, for damn sure. There, you can hang this up on the wall. Fucking tough as shit. Def Leppard, I was very much into this. Def Leppard back then, Pyromania. I even had that shirt. I thought it was real fucking cool wearing it to school. Yeah, this was before the fucker had a wreck and got his arm cut off. Drummer, Richard Allen. And check this shit out. AC/DC Blast LP reissues. It's basically fucking Brian Johnson crying about his old band Geordie. The label was reissuing those old records, and I mean, fuck it. I think it's a good thing. People want to hear that shit. He's crying, thinking that label was cashing in off AC/DC's success, which, I mean, sure, why not? But I think those Geordie records needed to be accessible. I like them. Look at the movies back then. Look at this rock videos at discount prices. Duran Duran live, $49.95. The Police, $39.95. So fucking good discount prices. The Who, Are the Kids Alright documentary, $59.95. It's crazy how back then VHS tapes were very expensive. In the movies, classic Scarface, classic movie Uncommon Valor here with Gene Hackman, Fred Ward, Patrick Swayze was on here, Tex Cobb, the boxer, which is a great martial arts match between Patrick Swayze and Tex Cobb on here.
Boy, using that Oriental martial bullshit on me is gonna get real expensive.
Pretty fucking comical. Christine, good movie too. John Carpenter's version of Stephen King's story. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Some fucking hard rock shit here. Duran Duran. The Doors. The end still not in sight for the Doors. Crazy shit. It's crazy. The Doors released a couple albums after Jim Morrison died in the 70s, and not sure why they did that. I'd listen to them, but they did nothing for me. Van Halen, Tommy Iommi, good shit. Black Sabbath, classic drummers. Terry Bozzio, Missing Persons, motherfucker. Iron Maiden. Cool shit. Fucking Crocus. I'm not gonna sit here and commentate on all. Look at this shit. Recording stuff. Or not a recording, but a mixer. Shit was expensive as fuck back then. Is video killing Duran Duran? Fuck no. Duran Duran music videos would help them the most. They're a very photogenic band, so it fucking worked out. I bet those motherfuckers were laying pipe all over the fucking world back then. Alright. Hard. Fucking Joe Strummer of the Clash. Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks. Alright, here we go. And after John Lennon died, they had this bullshit here, which I don't give a fuck about. So, there you have it. The year it was. Okay, so what do y'all think? 1984. Good days back then, man. I had a lot of fucking good times. Anyway, keep watching this shit. We got some more stuff coming out soon. So anyway, fuck off and fuck the goddamn motherfucking world.